Hey guys, how's it going? It's Zahait here, and we are back with a brand new episode of Modulus. And in the last episode, we came over here and we started making our first tier of right here. Hang on, the first tier of the mod D, guys. So we finished it off. I just destroyed the factory because we don't need it anymore. Now, we need to start working on this guy, which looks like takes 32 voxels, which means with 1 cube, we should be able to make 2 of these guys. So, what are we gonna do? I think we're gonna cut. This thing can't keep up with a full belt anyway, which I guess maybe it doesn't have to. We're gonna cut it in half. Okay, and then what are we gonna do? We're gonna cut it in half again. Well, one of them. We're gonna cut one of them in half again. Flip it. Flippy. Okay, so there's the middle part. We got 2 belts of middle parts. Perfect. Now, how do we go about doing this? We have... You know what? I think we're gonna cut in half. I think we're gonna cut in half. Like so. Do we want to just... Maybe we just cut it into 4s. We just cut it into 4s. Straight away. That is not going to work because I didn't leave enough room. Because there's going to be, yeah, 240 coming out of there. So we go like this. We go like this. We go like this. All right. Now what's coming out of here? A bunch of 2x1s. It's not terrible. Not terrible, but I think we want 1x1s. Which is really not good because I don't have room still. So we're gonna want 1x1s, right? I think we'll configure. And we definitely don't have room. So we're gonna need to move this. And now I'm gonna have how much coming out? 120 per minute. That's actually good because I can fit 120 per minute on a belt. That's good. Now we got 1x1s. Man, I kind of need... Hang on. We got these little towers of blocks. I think 2 of them need to get cut in half again. But I'm outputting 120 per minute already, so... So... Maybe we cut that one. And that one. Into a half this way. Ooh, boy, howdy. That's getting to be a lot, isn't it? Because now I've got 120 coming out of there. I probably have 120 coming out of here. Which I guess is fine. Because we don't need to use them all. Necessarily. So we'll connect this piece with this piece. And we'll do the same thing here. And then... What are we just gonna connect? I feel like... I don't know what I feel like. I feel like maybe we could squish this a little bit, but I mean, this is still gonna be 60 per minute, right? 60 per minute, two of them. And we're gonna have to merge those two together. And we may as well just go like this. Then we merge these two together with a 4x4 space in between them. And then we just have to combine one of these with that. And then maybe find a way to double this up, but I don't know.
New module created.
Okay, so there's that guy. Is there a way to easily double this up? Probably no. Maybe we just leave it for now. I think actually this piece I could use for the middle part of this. Then all we gotta do is make a bunch of 3x3s. Which we can probably do somehow. Bunch of 3x3s. I mean, if we have to throw some stuff away, maybe that's not the end of the world. We're not trying to be super efficient here. We're just trying to make stuff that works. So we can just cut this off. And then cut this off. Okay. And then cut this off. Okay. And then we just gotta cut that a whole bunch of times. So we're gonna flip this guy. We'll cut it a whole bunch of times. And this one we're also gonna want to cut. Do we want to cut it? Yeah, we do. We want to cut it. And then we want to cut both of those again. Oop. Okay. We flip that. We cut it. Copy pasty. And then we're going to want to merge the outputs together, which I'm going to need some room for. Maybe we just do this. And we can get that and that. Merge and merge. This one we can actually flip, because we're going to want to merge those. Like this. And like that. And then like this. And then all of these guys are just coming up here. I can put this down. We can pick this up and flip it. Run that into there. Put this guy right there. And no, it's not gonna work. We need a splitter. Okay, and then we'll grab these guys. Copy. No, not those guys. Not those guys. Not those guys. These guys. Okay, flip this guy. All right, put that with this.
New module created.
Heck yeah! Okay, that wasn't so bad. That actually was way easier than I thought it was gonna be. I mean, we're trashing a bunch of stuff, which I was trying to not do before.
Module
We're
challenge completed.
running a little bit low. We're running a little bit low on output 2. But output 1 is still good, and we're taking out of both of them, so that should be fine. Okay, so that's gonna actually just do its thing for now. That's quite good. Where are we making blue bots? Where? How many do we need still? I need another 12,000. Another 5,000. 25,000. We've only shipped 6,000 so far. Okay, so where's my blue bot farm? I think it's right here. This should be it. Okay, so this is it. Maybe we want to look at Android assembly large. That should help. What else will help us? Crane reach, I don't think we care about. Let's just do it. Why not? Okay, we'll do that. Skylines per island, we definitely don't need right now. Chemical plant, I don't think we need right now. Blueprints would be nice. Die mixer upgrade. Faster freighters. Okay, we're kind of running out of like really useful things, and now there's just like mediocre useful things. So I think we want to set up a brand new blue bot factory somewhere. And I'm wondering, we've got all this paint being made. I don't know if I showed you guys this or not, but I did copy this factory over, so I believe we're making like 480 paint per minute now. And right now we're only using belts 1 and 2. Something like that. I don't know. Anyway, I think we have a little bit of extra, so I can start hauling paint over here. We can start making a new bot facility. This is going to take oil. We've got oil here. Should we just get her done? Does it takes the same machines or the same things? Okay. So I think we want to just build one factory. Try to get it mostly compact. And then maybe copy it a few times. Maybe. This should be easy, especially with the puncher now.
Rank up.
Rank up. Heck yeah. This is just more of the same. Okay. I think we're gonna just go ahead. We got a bunch more materials here. Yeah, let's set up some mines. I'll get all this going. We'll set up a whole bunch of mines. And we'll set up a bunch of furnaces. And then let's see if we can... You know what? I might just put this into a furnace straight away. Because then we can mix that belt before we haul it out of here. I think we should be able to put 4 furnaces on one belt. So anyway, let me just go ahead and get this all set up. Okay, there we go. We've got ourselves a large bot assembly. This is all it takes to make that. The problem is I'm not making the core doohickeys. Yeah, these cores. So I might have to set up a new factory for that as well. Do we have an advanced core facility as well? We do. Okay. Should I try to set up one of these too? Seems relatively simple. We can split off of this guy and steal some. Okay. The problem is, how much does this actually make? It makes 16 cores at level 3 and requires 16 oil. This thing requires 16 cores and 16 oil. So I basically need one of these factories for one of these factories. I think... I'm wondering if I should maybe set up this a little farther away, so we have room to play with it. I don't know. Maybe we set it up a little farther away for now. And then I can just kind of dip into what I want to dip into. I'll dip into this for now. And I'll dip into this for now. And then we can figure out how it's actually gonna run later. I don't need this. Okay. So that's gonna be... Wait, do I even need white pieces? Yeah, I actually do. Okay. Anyway, it shouldn't take me a lot of work to figure that out. Let's go ahead and give it a try. Alright guys, I think we've got it all set up here. I just gotta get some oil plugged into here. That should start working. Let's auto upgrade this thing. Shouldn't take long. Now I think I'm able to make 60 per minute of everything with this current setup, and I don't see a lot of ways to compact it right now. Unfortunately, I could probably move this up. I don't know if that actually fixes anything, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not sure that really fixes anything at all. I don't know. We could maybe squish this up here. Come under with this guy. I wonder, will this one... Oh, it will reach all the way over there. Because then I'm just wondering... Maybe... Can we move this guy? Not really. Not really. Actually, maybe we can. Connect that guy in there. That guy in there. There we go. That's a little bit more compact. I still feel like it's too long. But I don't really see a way to fix that right now, so this is not bad. White blocks in, blue blocks in, oil in, and we're making ourselves... What are we making here? 60 per minute? This building isn't being serviced by a drone. That's okay, we'll fix. We fix, okay. I'll put this right here. 60 per minute is exactly what I need. There we go. 60 per minute means I can add 1, 2, 3, 4 cranes. We still need oil up here, which will require another 60 per minute. So I might grab that oil and put it in there, and then this oil. And you know what? I think we want to compact things at least a teeny bit better, right? Let's move all of this up here, up here, up here. Okay, we're making some extra robots. Boom, 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 boom. Let's make sure this is connected. There we go. we're gonna need to dump those into some kind of factory. Hello? Where's our closest base? This one over here? This one? Should I buy this? Let's buy this. We got tons of stuff. So buy this. I'll put a drone over here just so it doesn't have so far to fly. I don't think it actually matters on the fly time. But let's get this guy going, and then we can auto upgrade this one too. So we basically need one of these factories per one of these. I should have enough oil, I think, to do one more factory. So if I take all of this, I actually want to copy it all. Like this. Copy. And paste. Okay. Do I want to flip it? No. Let's just leave it. Then we can split this belt off. I don't know if I have enough materials for all this stuff, but we're gonna give it a go. And we'll split this belt off. I'll just shove it underground in here. Okay, and then I'm gonna need one more of these factories, which easy peasy. Make sure I'm set to copy though. Is this gonna fit in here somewhere? How much oil am I making? Like, is this actually working on a oh, it's making 120 per minute. It's working on a double. Perfect. Let's... Oof. How am I gonna do this? We're gonna have to run way over. Okay. No, not there. That was close. Not there. We want to run that over to here. No, we don't. Do we? Oh, I'm not even grabbing the right material. That's why. I am not even grabbing the right material. We want this and this. And I might just send these guys under for now, so that I can get this over here. There we go. And then these guys come over and go into here. Now, I don't know if this is actually gonna be able to keep up with our whole production. Probably not. But we'll give it a try. So this guy's gonna come from here. I feel like we're kind of spreading ourselves a little bit thin, but that's okay. Where did my drone factory go? We want to make sure it's also connected to here. And auto upgrades on, auto upgrades on. 120 per minute, 120 per minute. We actually have enough oil to do, I think, 2 more factories, but I don't have near enough resources. This system is maybe gonna need a bit of an upgrade. Anyway, we'll see what kind of bot production we do end up with. It says 60 per minute, but like, that's definitely not true. We'll see what ends up happening once the factories get all sorted out here. And yeah, we'll see. It shouldn't take too long. This guy says 73 per minute, which pretty sure that's wrong. So we'll see how that goes. Lumite reactor we have to get started on at some point. How's my deliveries doing? Oh, these are both done. You'll love to see that. Wait, they are both done, right? Level 3, level 3. Okay, so we can delete all of this. And all of this, we want to keep the paint. We want to keep the paint. And we've got these guys over here, which we're going to use as well. And then we can get started on the next set of shapes. Oh boy. Okay, this actually seems quite easy. Yeah, actually quite easy. This one... maybe a little bit less easy. Oof. Okay. And then this one... also maybe a little bit less easy. That's okay. We don't need to get them all today. I think we're just gonna see how many robots we're actually making. Is this thing almost done yet? It's taking it so long. Oh, I only have one crane guy. Can I move this over? There we go. Okay, that should fix that problem. Hopefully. Quickly. And then... how's everything else doing? We're building up. Are we building up? Yeah, we're building up a supply here. This one has not even started yet. Oh, because it's upgrading. Okay, give me a moment. Let me run this thing for a bit and we'll see where we end up. Look at it, guys. Our army of robots. Our army of drones. That looks like 120 per minute currently. You'll love to see it. Look at them go. Yeah. That is so good. Our little army of drones. Mass produced. Oh, I love that. That's so good. Okay, so what I did do is I went up here and I grabbed all of these guys, all of these extra cores from these two factories. I couldn't connect the drone because it's too far away. So anyway, I've got this now as an overflow system. So I don't even know if we need this, honestly. This thing's kind of useless to us. We're making 4 drones. We're making 7.5 drones per minute out of this thing. I don't even know if we need this. I think we can get rid of it. We don't need that. 7.5 drones per minute. What the heck? That's like peasant quality. We don't do that around here. Not anymore. I don't think I need any of this. I don't think I need that. I don't think I need this. I don't need that. Don't need this. Don't need that. Don't need this. Don't need this. Don't need this. Still need that. Don't need this. Don't need that. Okay, so anyway, we're making 60 per minute out of this machine, 60 per minute out of this machine. This thing is not really producing the full amount. I'm not getting enough cubes down here, so that's why I'm kind of stealing from up here. We probably would be better off to send this material instead of building the cores up here, because again, our rate is 15 per minute, when down here we're making 60. We're probably better to try and send those materials down here as well instead of doing this, but I think for now I might just leave it. Like, I should be bringing more guys down here maybe, although the blue ones look like they're mostly backed up. The gray ones not so much, so we might maybe want to speed that up a little bit. But I can't be bothered right now. It seems like everything's working pretty good. We're barely managing to keep up with 120 per minute, which is awesome. We should have our delivery tier in, well, 25,000 plus 12,000 plus another like 2,000 divided by 120 per minute divided by 60 minutes per hour. 5 hours. We've got it. 5 hours, we've got it made. Anyway, I think we're gonna wrap this episode up right there. In the next one, I'm thinking we're gonna start looking at some of these guys before we start getting into the orange. There's still quite a bit left. We have 4 tiers left. There's still a lot of tech tree to go. Look at the freighters, man. We're gonna have to start mass producing these little gray cubes at some point. Ay, ay, ay. Once we have everything unlocked, I'm assuming we're gonna be able to do some pretty compact factories that are just gonna be pumping out things. But this is really good, and that is a huge upgrade. We managed to get all of this done today. What a good day. Today was a good day. Anyway, we're gonna wrap it up right there for today, guys. I hope you are loving it so far. If you are, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up on this video. Subscribe to my channel if you're new here. And I will see you next time.